Hello, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be a little different. I'm outside about 8:30 in the morning. I just got back home. I made a 3-hour road trip this morning to go pick up a bunch of trains. Picked these up off a guy who had them on Marketplace for sale, and we made a deal and I went and picked it all up. I really don't even know what all's here, so I'm just kind of going to go through it as best we can, and it's probably going to put it all in the shed. I don't have time to really work on it. This time of year is very busy for me, but anyway, I couldn't pass these up. A lot of this stuff is, well, not a lot of it, but some of it is 2-rail, which I know nothing about. This one here is going to be just a Marx 999 set, and it's a complete set. I think, the dividers are missing out of the box, and I did not look at any of this stuff. We made a deal. I met him as he was on his way to work. So, looks pretty decent. Not a lot of rust on the wheels on this set. A little missing paint on that. Shell car looks pretty good. A little light rust on them, but nothing bad. And they all look about to be in the same condition. We're not going to thoroughly go through every piece, but you can see they've definitely been sitting a while. Very corroded. I think he told me he got these all from the estate sale. He was we got a bent step right there. Might be able to straighten that, put a little heat to it, but I think we can get it running. Everything looks good on it. But I think he told me he's a model collector, and the trains kind of got included in the stuff he wanted to purchase. So we got a Marx 999 set. And I think this here is going to be some of the 2-rail stuff. Now, I don't know anything about the Atlas, other than they got different kind of couplers on them. I kind of glanced at this one while I was driving down the road. So we got a Atlas O-gauge Illinois car. This is AHM, Southern Pacific car. Looks like a flat car in here, no load on it, just a flat car. You can see the price. This had to have been years ago, $297. And I got a gondola loaded with coal. I don't know if that's supposed to be like weathered. I don't think that's just dirty. Maybe somebody's weathered it. So another AHM, 3 of those. What we got in this box? Paperwork, maybe parts, possibly. Oh, it's a boxcar kit, I think. Like a wooden boxcar kit. That's interesting. Looks like it's never been assembled, so that's pretty cool. Illinois Central. Well, that's kind of cool. I've never had a wooden car you had to put together. Got an Atlas caboose. Like I think this is all 2-rail stuff. Got a broken step they've taped on there. Oscar Mayer, another AHM. So we're definitely not going to go through this whole box. There's some kind of motor or gearing for one. Looks like probably 2-rail stuff. It's maybe, yeah. Die-cast flat car. SMR. I know nothing about any of this 2-rail stuff like that, so caboose parts. So we got a box of just different kinds of stuff in here. Oh, we got a bunch of trucks. Looks like a chassis. Probably goes with that truck. Motored chassis. That's interesting. Motored truck. That almost looks like S gauge, maybe American Flyer. Definitely too narrow to be O gauge, probably S gauge. But so we got different parts in there, all kinds of trucks. Plastic case motor that's destroyed. So anyway, we got all kinds of stuff in here that a guy's just gonna have to take his time and go through. Looks like we may have some HO stuff in here as well. So let's just get the next box. I think some of these boxes are just track. Like this, you know, you can see this is the 2-rail track. Looks like this is going to be another kit. Chris Model Trains. Well, it's not a kit. So I don't know what brand this is, but boxcar. A different kind of coupler. So anyway, we got that. Some of these cars we may convert. Okay, so this is more 2-rail track. And like I said, I have no idea about any of the 2-rail, and I don't know if there's 2-rail locomotives in here. I know there's some Lionel and Marx locomotives, which is what I was mainly after. So we got more track, switches. Looks like just various marks, maybe Lionel. And the track stuff I really didn't need, but you know, it was a buy it all, take it all kind of deal. That's got to be like, what, N maybe? So, here's one of the locomotives. 2055, I believe, yep. And looks complete. smoke units in it. So is this just dirt? Yeah, it's just dirt on it. But that looks complete. We will probably definitely get that to run. So happy with that. That's probably, you know, I don't know, what does those sell for? Decent condition, $40. So all this two-rail stuff, different kinds of couplers. So all this is probably gonna get resold unless I convert, excuse me, convert some of it to, okay, what do we got here? Is this two-rail? No, three-rail. Lionel, Long Island. Missing a railing here. I think this may be a dummy unit. Yeah, this is a dummy unit. So anyway, we got that. We'll do something with it. Something, a Bud car maybe. Two rail. Once again, that looks like possibly S. Don't know. Definitely been repainted, whatever it is. And it's falling apart. And you guys know me, I like this old rougher stuff. Just and we got a 2035. Missing a screw out of it there and one push rod. I have a set of push rods for one of these, so that's not a big deal. Motor turns. So we will get that up and going too. Missing a front truck, but who knows, could be in this mess. So we got that one. We'll get that to run at some point. And I think this is going to be a 1666. This should be a pre-war one, longer drawbar on it. I've actually been wanting one of these for a while. Oh, sad. It's got the pilot broke off. Is that replaceable? I think so. I think the pilot's separate on these, I think. So anyway, we got that. Lionel 1666. Doesn't look to have a ton of wear on it. I may have a pilot to fit that too. Santa Fe body, no chassis. More two-rail. If we have a two-rail locomotive, we may set it up and see what, you know, we can get it to run at some point, but a lot of two-rail. Some of you guys may know more about this than I do as far as these cars go. Looks like it's in pretty decent condition. Missing couplers. And Lionel stuff. Decent tanker, chassis rusted, but not a big deal. Clean that up. And here's a two-rail locomotive. That's what I'm curious about. I could be wrong. Let's see a piece of this track. Is that narrow? Almost looks like S gauge, but it's not. Not in the best condition. And I I probably will not know how to repair that, but we may figure it out. So I don't know what brand. Atlas. So we got an Atlas Santa Fe. Lionel tender and a whistle tender. This is probably either with the 2035, I would think. Chassis loose. Looks complete other than the body being loose. Oh. And we got another 2-rail. I don't even know if these are powered or not, but this is River Aussie. Like I said, I know nothing about this stuff here, so we'll see if we can get that to work though at some point. Stock car. Nice gondola for the 2-rail. So a lot of this is the 2-rail stuff so far. Lionel gondola, fair condition. Hopper car, pretty decent shape. And Lionel, I think, yep, Lionel. This wheel, which is right there. So anyway, we got quite a bit of stuff to go through. See what we can build, get running, whatever. You know how it goes with me, just whatever we can make work. This is the one I saw in the picture that I was actually hoping would have a chassis and stuff with it. I think I'll keep the locomotives separate. Put the cars back in here. I picked this all up for $200, which he had it listed separately for quite a while and posted it all together for one price, and I thought, what the heck, we'd take a chance. I think this is all going to be track. You know, there possibly could be parts or something in there. At some point we'll go through it just to see what all's in there, but this is mostly track. Old Marx track, Lionel maybe. So let's set that out. And this track I really don't need. We'll probably put that back up on Marketplace, just give it to somebody. This is, looks like buildings. Feels pretty heavy, so. Semaphore Marx. This tower is Marx. Looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Whistle building, pretty rough. I got one of these in really nice condition. This one's quite rough. So this looks like a bunch of books in here. Yep. We'll have to go through those, see what all's in there. Books. What else we got? Nice Marx tower. Don't see any breaks in it. Yep, right there. One right there. But we can always use these to mount on something if we don't use the tower. More books. These books will be interesting just to go through. And there's track and various things in there. Maybe another wooden boxcar kit. A destroyed work caboose. Wooden. And is that Marx? Doesn't say, probably not. So it looks like we got, you know, a bunch of pieces and parts in there, trucks and different various things. We'll go through all that later on. Like I said, I'm not trying to do detailed here, just kind of see what we got. A bunch of these Atlas and AHM cars. And I think this is going to be more Marx. Cool little bobber caboose. Two rail stuff though, like I said, know nothing about it. And looks like this is just all Marx cars, just various different Marx. I am curious about these 999s. I didn't get a chance to look at them to see. It's just a raised rivet one. I think the one in the other box was just a regular flat plain rivet, another raised rivet, so no luck getting an open spoke or nothing. So just more Marx cars, 6-inch. Looks like there's some scale cars in there, a couple of cabooses. So we got to wind up. Locomotive, Marx. So all kinds of goodies. I think that's it. So what we'll probably do is sort it all through. I'll probably resell all the 2-rail stuff. And we'll sort through the rest of it and see what we can get running as far as the locomotives. The 6-inch cars and stuff, we'll just go through that, see what kind of condition it's all in. Hey, there we got a Marx tender with the ladder on the back. That's nice. Cool piece to get. So anyway, guys, just a video to kind of show you what we picked up. Made a 3-hour trip to get this stuff, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take a chance and buy a lot of stuff and see what you get out of it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll make some videos on getting some of these running at some point. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.